Hello, my name is Dina Holmes. I am a diamond consultant with Immunotec. I am so excited that I get to be part of the School of Gold, to be one of your instructors in this academy. Now, my story, just a little background on me. I started off with Immunotec in June of 2020, and I started off as a raving fan of the products. I couldn't help but share them with some close friends and family. So much so that 6 months later, the business just made sense. And 2 months after saying yes to the business, I qualified as a diamond. And I've been doing so every month since then. So with that, let's get right into this segment of your training. We're going to talk today about, let me pull this up here, building healthy consumption circles. So you may be thinking, what in the world is a consumption circle? Well, put very simply, it's getting more people to use your products, okay? It's the circle of people within your organization who are consuming the products as customers and as consultants, okay? There are many, many benefits to growing these consumption circles, and that's what we're going to focus on during this presentation, okay? Why it's important and also how to do it. So, this next slide here. Now, you're going to be happy to know that when you learn this, you are absolutely going to increase your team commissions. Not only your own commissions, but the commissions of your consultants. So when we look at the structure of our compensation plan, we know that we make retail profits from customers in our organization. We know that, right? When they make a one-time order or they are part of our Living Better Rewards program, our profit is calculated on the difference between that price and our price as a consultant, okay? We also know that once we achieve customer sales and that volume gets to 1,000 PV or above, you now qualify to get that customer volume bonus. And that's in addition to those retail profits. So with this customer volume bonus, we can make an additional 5, 10, 20% in bonus money when we grow our customer base. That can make a significant difference to your commission. And you can imagine if you teach that to your downline team members to do the same, what would that do to your overall volume, to your rank advancements, et cetera, right? And the more consultants we enroll, we're going to receive that business builder bonus, and we're going to work our way right up the ranks. Our team commissions are going to continue to grow. And especially if you're teaching new consultants to build their own consumption circles, you're going to continue to see yours and their commissions continue to grow. So let's talk for a few minutes about why this is so important. I mean, are we talking about this only because of our commissions? No. Honestly, it is so much more than that. When we build healthy consumption circles and we teach our downline to do the same, look at what happens to our business. First of all, we grow so much stronger. I'm not talking necessarily about ourselves. I'm talking about our organization, our business, okay? You personally are going to benefit by having more customers, and your team of consultants are going to do that as well, okay? So there's a total benefit when it comes to the system. It's not just benefiting yourself, it's benefiting your entire team. And we know we continue to bring in new people to our organization. They love that sense of community, right? There are people who are using WhatsApp groups or private Facebook groups, things like that, to really love on their customers, bringing them into that community of people who also care about their health. It's a great way not only to get a customer interested, but then to retain your customer as well. And so literally in this case, everyone is winning. You're winning, your team members are winning, and so are your customers because they are seeing the value that you continue to add to them. So if you start to teach this now, again, with the people that are already in your organization, okay, that's going to result then in more team commissions. Even though you have the same amount of people in your team right now, You want to teach this philosophy to your group about healthy consumption circles, right? And we see that bonuses and volume opportunity is just going to continue to increase when we have customers and consultants that are all using the product, loving the product, because remember, our products are unique, they're exclusive, and they're demonstrable. So because of this, you're going to continue to hear these awesome testimonies, right? People really do develop an emotional attachment with our products. And that's, I tell you what, brings me so much joy when I get a text message, when I'm following up with people and I say, hey, how are you loving the product so far? And they give me that feedback. Man, I take a screenshot of those text messages and put them in a folder in my phone, because if I'm having a bad day, I want to go back and look at all the people that I've helped with this product. And you know what's amazing is I've heard these kind of testimonies when people are just taking one pouch of Immunocal, right? One packet of Sport, or just taking K21, or just using Serenity 200. It really is powerful. It gives you a boost. It gives them a boost too. And the last benefit, I got to tell you, that Immunotec incentive trip is awesome. What happens when you enroll new customers or consultants? You get points towards your trip, right? And when you teach your downline to do the same, they grow, they rank advance. And guess what? Their rank advancements along with yours helps you earn points to that trip. So do yourself a favor. Always have a goal locked into your mind and written down with a strategy to win this trip. Building healthy consumption circles is definitely going to help you to achieve that goal. So, how many points are we talking about when it comes to growing our consumption circles? Well, let's talk about customers first. Let's focus on that for a minute. Our goal is to have our customers on auto ship every single month, right? Our Living Better rewards is fantastic. They get a 25% discount being on auto ship, and their purchases go toward that $20 credit, right? So we want our customers to turn into raving fans where they have that I cannot live without it mentality, all right? Our customer bundle packs are a fantastic way to do this. We have packages that are in the $100 to $200 range that give people either a free probiotic or a free Immunocal booster, a free omega and a calcium, or a free multivitamin. So this bundle of products is what they would use every month to keep their health optimized. And those packs give them anywhere between a $31 to $81 discount, or I should say in free products. And it lets them quickly earn that $20 free credit. And when we are enrolling new consultants, please do yourself a favor, okay? I want you to learn from one of my mistakes. A few months into the business, I was enrolling a consultant. I'm going through the 2000 PV packs with her, showing her her different options. And she looks at me and says, do you have anything bigger than this? Hello. That was such a lesson for me. Do not assume you know everyone's finances, okay? Don't assume that these people are not going to turn around and take the products from their 5,000 PV kit, go sell it retail to people, and make money back on that 5,000 point pack, right? That's an investment to them. They're looking at it. Our 5,000 point packs also give the consultant well over $800 in savings. And they are doing their product launch, which we're going to get into. This is a benefit then of having a lot of different products to showcase to people, be able to sell some, right? Give samples out. So I know many of you are just like me. You say to yourself, if only I knew then what I know now, I would have gotten that 5,000 point pack. So help your new consultants see the benefits of the 5,000 point pack, because you can always show them the other packages if the 5,000 point pack is just out of their budget, okay? So it's not a set amount of points that we have to necessarily think about when it comes to healthy consumption circles, but this mindset, right, when it comes to customers and consultants are going to help you, because as it says, you know, the effort can be the same, but the result is not the same, all right? We want to turn consultants and customers into raving fans that they keep ordering. Now, let's look at 4 very specific strategies in order to achieve our goal of having healthy consumption circles. So, strategy number 1, all right, I just mentioned it. Have your new consultants start with a product launch so they can sell products to at least 10 of their favorite people. This is when we kick off a new consultant, right? We go through their new consultant orientation guide. And when we open up this booklet, step 2 of this packet says make a prospect list. You want a list of people who would be very successful if they join your team, and you want a list of people that are close to you that you can sell the products to, okay? So here's how these work. You and your upline get together with these guests of yours, and you talk about the amazing benefits of our products. The goal is after this product launch, you're going to have at least 10 new customers. And this makes sense, right? You think about if someone opens up a new retail shop or a new restaurant, they're going to reach out to people nearest and dearest to them, right? And say, hey, I want you to be here when I have my grand opening. This is my new business. I would love your support. And let me say this, if you're watching this and you've been a consultant for a while and you didn't follow that step in the new consultant orientation guide, maybe it wasn't around yet, you can always do it now. It's an excellent time to share with people close to you the products you love and you're using. Why? Because you care about them and you want them to feel great too. How many of your friends or family are taking a multivitamin? How many are on omegas or take a probiotic or they're using calcium? They need to know about your products and why they are superior. And I can guarantee many of them have no idea about glutathione and the massive benefits to optimizing our glutathione levels. Okay, so it's up to you. Have that product launch. Always be attentive. Number 2. So I'm going to break this down into 2 different categories. Okay, be attentive to your existing customers and how you can grow their product experience. If you started a new customer off with any other product than Immunocal, you know it's your goal to get these customers understanding the product and taking it. It's a product everybody needs, nobody else has. You can use the tools within our app, right? You can share videos, you can send them samples. And the same goes for those who start on Immunocal. There is a very high probability that they are also taking omegas or a multivitamin, right? They're possibly looking for a meal replacement. They didn't know we have one. This is where being attentive comes in order to find out what they really need. So you have to be attentive. You have to talk to them. You have to text them. You have to reach out and see what their needs are and how you can help. Because don't forget, if there are customers and they're working their way up to that $20 credit, right? They're not getting that credit when they're buying their multivitamins on Amazon or wherever else they're getting them from, right? So be that solutions provider. Now, that brings me to our second group of people that we need to be attentive to. That's new ones, right? New prospects. You meet people regularly. And if you aren't, that's going to be a problem, okay? Because as you're going to learn in this training, the art of meeting unlimited people is literally one of the most important skills in this business. So as you are meeting new people, you need to be attentive as to what they're into. Do they work out? All right, they need to hear about Immunocal Sport. Is it a male over 40? Magistral is going to be his best friend. Is it a woman who's getting a little bit older and she's concerned about her bone health? You got a couple options there. We got platinum, calcium. How about a mom who is just feeling exhausted and burned out and fatigued, right? How about some K21? So think about it. There is a radio station that people tune into. It's called WIIFM. What's in it for me? Make this about them and be attentive. Number 3, offer products to those who say no to the business. Now, if you've heard me speak before, you know that generally speaking, I always offer the products, I always offer the business first, not the products. Why do I go business first? I'm going to tell you. It's very simple. When you start with the business, you can always fall back on the products. If you start with the products and they say no, you can't fall back on the business. That just doesn't happen, okay? So we have an incredible business opportunity with Immunotec, one that we need to be proud of. And we talk about that and we make the invitation for people to learn more. And then here's what happens. Let me tell you. Some will agree to attend to Discover Immunotec, right? And they're going to decline. They're going to say, no, thanks, this just is not for me. And so here's the perfect opportunity you have now to get them as your customer. So whether they say yes, and they watch the Discover Immunotec, and then at the end they're like, nah, here's going to be another group. There's going to be some you're just desperately making that invitation, and they won't even come. They are not going to give you the time of day, right, to even talk about the business. These people also make great customers. You tell them, no problem. I understand. To be honest, I didn't think this business was for me either. But I turned into a raving fan of the products, and then the business just made sense. But let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of glutathione? Or let me ask you this. Are you taking a multivitamin? Oh, you do? Well, let me tell you a little about ours. It is packed full of awesome vitamins, minerals, and it has resveratrol. If you haven't heard about resveratrol, it's known as being an antioxidant. It's anti-inflammatory. It has anti-aging benefits. It's no simple multivitamin. It's literally designed for ultimate performance. Because I understand this business isn't for you right now, but I would really love to have you as my customer, right? If I send you a little bit of information on our multivitamin, would you check it out? See, this is just an example I gave for a multivitamin. You have to know your people, okay? You could do the same scenario for Immunical, for K21, for our omegas, right? How many people can say that their omegas also include CoQ10 and turmeric? Doubtful, right? By the way, guess where I got all this language from? Our Magalog, okay? You don't have to be an expert on the products. You just have to be able to read. So let's move on to number 4. Final strategy to keep your consumption circle strong. Utilize the first 2 days of the month to follow up with people. Okay, I'm going to talk about your customers. So how are they liking their product? What have they noticed about how they feel? Are they running low? Do they know how to order more? Do they even know about the Living Better Rewards program and earning their $20 credit? Have they already earned their credit, but they don't know how to redeem it? Can you follow up and talk to them about the monthly promotion? Why you like the product that's on promotion and what it could do for them? Okay. Now, these strategies are excellent. It's critical to ask these questions, try to draw them out. You really want to get to know your customers and their families. Why? Well, again, retention. We don't want a one-time sale. We want to get a customer and keep a customer, right? But here is the golden ticket. We want referrals. We want to get referrals for them. Once they get to know the products better, they're going to love them. And you can literally tell them, your best compliment for me, right? Better than saying thank you for my follow-up and checking in on you, is a referral. Who do you know that needs to hear about these products? Okay. Now, this is not something you're going to remember to do. You'll have really good intentions, but you're not going to remember. So put it in your calendar for a set day and time, one of those first 2 days of the month, and then watch your business grow. It's exciting. So, my friends, final thoughts here. In conclusion, make it a goal each and every month to grow your consumption circles by getting more customers and more consultants. Why do we love customers? Well, they help stabilize our business. They give us great referrals. And also, did you catch my intro? They can turn into raving fans who then can't help but share it with others. And then they turn into incredible consultants. Okay, I was one of them. I had no interest in the business when I first got started. Zero. There's a number less than zero. That's what it was. But my results were too good not to share, right? And again, like I say, the business eventually made sense. And why do we love new consultants? Well, lots of reasons. We love helping them achieve their goals. The more people they talk to, the more people that are learning about our incredible, very unique products. And by helping your consultants, it helps you achieve your goals as well. So lead your team by your example, and you all will flourish, literally. So again, my name is Dina Holmes, and it has been my absolute privilege to be with you today.